Hello again. It is time for another update. So I spent the day getting the C8 front end and the C2 front end to play nice with each other. So let me go ahead and show you what I've done. So I took all of this off, stuck it upside down in the yard, trimmed everything, and what I ended up doing was the bottom part is the C8. The top part is the C2. It just so happened that where that spoiler on the C8 falls on the front happens to line up pretty close with the lower spoiler on the C2. Over here, the reason why I had to do this is because of that vent. So that vent actually covers up the radiator there. I'm going to have to get this to mold together, but like I said, I'm shocked how well everything fell in place. If you look, I will come in and put a solid piece of fiberglass to tie this together so it doesn't go in here. This will meet, that'll mold together. Let's see, what else do I have? Let me go ahead and back up so you can see a full view of it. So there's the front view. Come over here so you can see that the fender pretty much lays right on the hood like it should. Now the actual hood, I don't have it done yet, but it'll go on top of here. So all I have to do to get the hood to open and close right now is cut a little notch right there. If you look right there, there we go. I have to cut that notch so it'll clear, but the rest of the hood is going to work. All right, let's see, what else do we have? So we'll go ahead and give you a view down the side of the car. All right. I had to prop the vent up. It would not stay, so there's a piece of wood there. But there's the side view as we walk around. And there it is. I'm going to have to come back in here and add that eyebrow back here on this back fender. If we go look at the front again, earlier I couldn't really tell the eyebrow was there, but now if you look in the right light, it is definitely there. So I would like it to be just as prominent on the back. So the issue I had is if I look at the right side, I can't really tell that eyebrow is there because it's white, but as soon as I get some color on it, it definitely shows up a lot better. All right, I think that's it. People were giving me a hard time about not doing a good paint job. And the reason why is because you probably can't see it, but this thing got all scratched up. Putting it on, taking it off, putting it on, taking it off. So there was no point in doing a good paint job just to end up scratching it up and having to redo it again. So I just put enough paint on there to make it look passable so that when you look at it, it looks like it's, you know, pretty much complete, even though it's not. I haven't decided whether to leave these vents exposed on the side, or I could put a solid piece of fiberglass over there to where that vent is not exposed anymore. I honestly haven't decided yet. I'll look at it tomorrow in the daylight and decide which way to go. It came out, it surprised me how good it looks. I did not think it was going to work, but as you can see, it pretty much looks like it belongs that way. So anyway, I have other decisions to make too. Unfortunately, the fender and the hood section, or the center section, are not bonded together, not fiberglass together. I purposely did that because I knew I would have issues getting this thing to fit, so I left them apart. So at some point, I have to take this thing off, flip it upside down, put fiberglass on the backside, bond it together, and then go cut off all of those tabs that I left so that I could screw it together. Okay, I think that's it. I didn't show you the piece of paper that I used for a pattern right here. So if you look at this, this is how I knew where to cut. Before I did this, I put this piece on here. Let's go stick it over here, over here. Sorry, I know you can't see what I'm doing. I can barely see, it's dark. All right, there we go. Sorry about that. Okay, oh, there's the headlight. There's the center. And there's that. I have photos of this stuff because I took photos as I went. I just didn't do the videos. Okay, so what I did was, I was trying to explain this yesterday. I looked at what the pattern was on the front end, made a pattern there, and then used that to figure out where do I make the cuts to make these two pieces, and then where does it go to where it aligns correctly. So I knew that the end of there would have to meet with, if you notice there's a seam right there, a factory seam. So I knew that had to meet. I had this W shape in the front, so I knew where it went, and that's how I was able to make that little W there. And same thing over here. So the reason I know that it's right is because after I get everything mounted, you can see that that W is continued from the factory right there. So this is exactly where it was earlier. All right, I think that's covered everything. So like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.